In this practice, we'll be collecting our scattered energies. Anything that has been misplaced, we'll call them back into our bodies and get clarity on what we actually want to focus on. So come to a comfortable position. Now, if you have the tendency to fall asleep in these types of meditations, I invite you to sit rather than lie down if possible. And once you feel settled, shift your awareness to your breath. Notice how the breath comes in and goes out, how you don't need to force anything to start and end. The body just intuitively knows it receives breath to come in and out. So just allow yourself to witness the flow of breath going in and out. Begin to envision a circle around your body. This circle of protection filled with blue light or any other colors that provide a sense of healing, protection, and clarity. And perhaps you want to invoke a being that protects you and releases you from any external distractions, stagnations into this circle. If you feel called to, begin to invoke this being's presence into the circle, invoking its grace, its protection, compassion, its ability to swallow all that needs to be swallowed for you, because this being is all powerful, is indestructible. This being protects you from all angles and all planes. In this circle, you are protected from anything that isn't aligned with you. Allow the body to receive the protection from the circle, from the being. Allow the body to rest just for the next few moments. In this protected space, begin to recollect your energy that has been misplaced or that has been dispersed. Maybe there's a specific location, situation, or person that you want to retrieve your energy from. Just trust that wherever it is, wherever they are, you are calling your energy back into your space, into your body. Allow the energy to intuitively land wherever it needs to land, wherever it needs to return. And you can take your time recollecting your energy. Your body is just there to receive, to recollect. And as you are retrieving your energy, if there is anything that feels stuck, feel free to take a deep inhale and exhale. So inhale And exhale, releasing anything that needs to be released before the energy comes back into the body. Taking these deep breaths as many times as you need, all at your own pace. And once your energies have landed back into your body, give them time to integrate, bringing your breath back to a regular, steady pace if you haven't done so already. As you inhale, draw in blue light, fortification, and as you exhale, rest deeper and deeper into this bed of strength. Allowing the body to receive for the next 9 breaths. Gently bring your attention to the toes, sending blue light of strength and fortification to the toes. On an inhale, allow that blue light to travel from the feet all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, sense that blue light flow back down to the feet. Bring your attention to the ankles, sending blue light to the ankles. As you inhale, allow that light to wash over you from your ankles all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, back down to your ankles, moving through all the crevices in your body. Next, your knees, sending blue light to the knees, allowing the waves to travel to the crown of the head. And all the way back down, moving at your own pace, your own breath. Sending blue light to the hips, both hips, allowing it to wash to the crown of the head. And back down to the hips. Sending blue light to the base of the spine. Flowing from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And back down to the base of the spine. Sending blue light to the navel center, drawing it all the way up to the crown of the head, and back down to the navel center. Sending blue light to the heart center, flowing all the way to the crown of the head, and back down to the heart center. Blue light to the throat center, flowing to the crown of the head, and back down to the throat center. Blue light to the space between the eyes where the third eye rests. Allow it to flow to the crown of the head and back down to the third eye point. Blue light to the crown of the head. Sending blue light 12 inches above the head. Sending blue light 12 inches in front of the body. Blue light 12 inches back of the body. And 12 inches below the feet. Feel this blue protective energy embracing the body within and without. As you're supported by the blue light and by the being you invoked into the circle, perhaps you can ask yourself, what is it that you truly want to focus on? As you receive this question, you might begin to feel certain sensations rising in the body or around the body. Focus on the body part or area that calls out to you the most, and just trust your body signal with its innate intelligence it holds. See if this body part has any messages through words, visions, sounds. Maybe it has a desire, it needs something. Or you may want to connect with the being that you invoked, the being that has been present in this space. You can ask this being for guidance. And if nothing comes up, that's okay. You can just rest in this protective space. These energies you've retrieved, they've been working so hard. And now they can finally rest in the body. So wherever you are, just allow yourself to be. Be with the questions, be with the guidance, or just be in the space. Steep here for the next few minutes until you hear my voice again. Begin to deepen your breath, coming back to the body through the breath, waking up the body through the breath as it goes into the body and out of the body. With each breath, sending gratitude, thanking the protective being for holding the space, thanking the blue light, the blue circle for holding the space, thanking your body for being present. As you slowly transition back into the body, I invite you to journal any messages or insights that came through, thinking about how you might implement the guidance you received. Thank you for joining me as we recollected our energies, bringing back focus onto ourselves, onto what is in alignment with ourselves. This practice is now complete.